Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott, and you, my dear friends, are in the Prog Corner. Welcome. Hey, it was a big weekend for me. My debut appearance on the Sea of Tranquility. How'd I do, man? I want to hear from you guys. But today we're going to look at what the jury, the verdict is in, man. How did I do? I'm going to read some comments from the video that posted Saturday night. It's done really well. Yeah, people were kind of surprised to see me with Pete Pardo. It's an honor to see Pete and Scott on this show. Glad to see Scott on the show. Please bring Scott back more often. Glad to see Scott on the show. Scott has a great YouTube channel. Great to bring Scott's prog enthusiasm to the Sea of Tranquility. Scott, great attitude, passionate, full of energy. More of him, Pete. I hope Pete's reading these, right? Very happy to see Scott on the Sea of Tranquility. Everything is coming together. My two favorite YouTube channels, God Save the King. Yeah, there were a bunch of people throwing out God Save the Kings and greetings and salutations. I wonder if Pete's people know what the heck we're talking about there. This is my first time seeing Scott. No one will ever call him shy. Yeah, that's for sure. Scott rocks. Love to see the enthusiasm. Hey, two of my favorite channels together. It's like Marvel and DC crossover. Well, as long as I'm the DC part, Pete can be Marvel. The fact that you guys came together for this show is YouTube heaven. I love that. Great seeing Pete and Scott, my two favorite prog men together. You're starting to get the idea here. Great show. Scott's enthusiasm is infectious. Fun show with the wild and wacky Scott. Great seeing Scott on SOT, man. It gave me whiplash. And let's see. Great chemistry between Pete and Scott. Yeah, that was cool because, Pete and I had never talked before. Before the episode, before he hit record, we spoke for about 15 seconds, man. We were like, let's just do this thing. It was great. Yeah, I thought it worked really well. I've been waiting for a while for this to happen. Classic episode already. Pete, so glad you got Scott on the channel. Great episode, Pete. Hey, Scott, cool seeing you on Sea of Tranquility. Let's see. There's a couple real good ones here. Will Scott keep it mellow? Yeah, Lumi Elton, and I think you know the answer to that one. Love that you bring Scott onto your channel. Love both of your shows. Great episode. I immediately subscribed to Scott's channel. You know, the reality is, man, is I normally get about 10 or 15 new subscribers every day on the channel. Since I've been on, since that episode posted, I've gotten 120 new subscribers. So obviously the Pete Pardo effect is real. Great show. Love seeing Scott on SOT. The joining of two prog greats. This should happen more often. I subscribed to the Prog Corner long after discovering Sea of Tranquility. Great seeing Scott on here. His channel's great. Love the enthusiasm. The best comment, though, of the day, and the one I'm looking for here, and there's so many comments here, I can't even find it today, but there's one where somebody likened Saturday night's episode to that movie, The Heat, where Robert De Niro and Al Pacino finally get to sit down and actually act a scene together, because they didn't act together on Godfather 2. Yeah, they were playing the same dude, right? They were both playing Vito Corleone. Yeah, that was a great comment. Happy to see Scott on the show. Excellent episode. Scott is a major plus to Sea of Tranquility. Wow, Scott and Pete on the same screen. Freaking sweet. There it is. There's the comment from Eduardo Calvo. Not since the Heat cafeteria scene with Pacino and De Niro was there such a dream pairing as this one. Met all my expectations, guys. Yeah, that's awesome. And there were a couple of people that had some negative comments. You know how that goes. Yeah, the one was a dude saying that I'm a little too crazy. Where is it? Where is that comment? Yeah, yeah, it's towards the bottom here where it belongs. But dude was basically just saying that I'm a little bit too over the top. And, I'm not for everybody. That's obviously true. Now, yesterday I shot with the great Jim Newstead. He and I sat down, just talked about Prague. That's over on his channel. I'm going to put a link to both my appearance on Sea of Tranquility and on Jim Newstead's channel in the description so you guys can watch it. If you haven't already, I know you've probably watched both of those. Next up on my agenda, the CD giveaway that we did last week. I originally said I was only gonna, give away like 3 CDs. I ended up getting like over 25 of y'all that wanted. So be patient. I decided I just open it up to, anybody that asked last week, and I got over 20, 25, something like that. So I need to get some more mailers, put those out in the mail. Cut me a little bit of slack here. I will get to it. I've got everybody's address and name written down. I'm going to the post office later on in the week, so I'll get to the U.S. people first probably, and I got a few international people that want a copy of the Wedge Piece CD, and they're going to get it. So what are we going to do on the channel this week besides this lame episode where I'm basically just patting myself on the back? Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Obviously, I needed an extra day to do my next episode. That's why I'm doing this today. I thought I'd be ready for it. I thought I'd roll it out, but over the weekend, there was so much going on that I kind of need another day to do my World Prague, the next installment in the World Prague series. And tomorrow we're going to Poland. Oh, it's going to be an awesome episode. Wednesday, I'm going to be reviewing the new Flower Kings album. Look at You Now. I have a lot to say about that one. You guys know how I feel about the Flower Kings. And finally, talking with Jim Newstead yesterday, really got me thinking that there is perhaps a future in live streaming, even though that was not a live stream, but it gave me the idea that going forward, what I think I'm going to do, and I need a little bit of, advice from you guys in the comments, what you think will work. But I think going forward, what I'm going to do is a Sunday Prague stream, every Sunday after church. So, you can get back from your Sunday service. You can go to Golden Corral or Cracker Barrel afterwards. I'm thinking maybe 1 o'clock Eastern time every Sunday. We'll do the Church of Prague right here. So you can get your fill of the Holy Spirit early in the day, and then you can come around to YouTube and get your fill of the Prague spirit from me and whomever may want to come and join. It's an idea I've been kicking around for a while. I've been getting some advice from some other YouTubers and some people, and most people are thinking it's not going to work, not getting a whole lot of support on this thing. So I'm going to do this all by my little lonesome. I'm going to do a Sunday Prague stream. We're going to do it for a little while every Sunday, see what happens, see what kind of numbers we can turn out. But I actually think this could be something really big. I think this could actually be something really good for the Prague community, where we have a safe space every week to get together and just cry and commiserate and moan and complain about our favorite band dropping an album we didn't like or whatever. But anyway, yeah, it was a big, big weekend for me. Big weekend for the Prague Corner. A big thanks to Pete Pardo and his incredible operation he's got going on there. Sea of Tranquility is #1 for a reason. And we're just, little fish swimming around trying to get some scraps. But that's all right, man. We're doing great. I love you guys. Peace in the Middle East. Free Tibet. And yes, indeed, it's time, boys and girls, to save that king. God save the king. Save that king, boys and girls. He needs your saving. He does. He needs it desperately. So let's give it to him. God save King Charles III. And God save Prague Rock. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.